Welcome to Tuesday Travel Chat. I'm one of your hosts, Julia. I'm here with Bob, and today we've got our pink on, we've got our sunglasses on because we're talking about preparations for Valentine's Day, and we are going to Florida. Okay, as you know, we are here based in Central Florida. But what better time than right now is we're a month away. So you got to start planning for your sweetheart. It's still winter time everywhere else. Come on down to Florida. We've got some fantastic places. We're going to be jumping all around northeast, southwest Florida, south, and just talk about some of our favorite resorts, most romantic getaways. Bob, talk about the timing right now. Is this a good time to be booking?
A good time to book. Anytime is a good time to book, especially since we are in Central Florida. We see the increase in traffic coming to Central Florida. So I know when I get onto I-4, it's a little crowded, but this is really the time to make your reservations and to book for your romantic getaway. And as Julia said, we're looking not just at coastal properties, we're looking inland because there are a lot of wonderful resorts inland too. So this is the time to make your bookings. And if you can't do it Valentine's Day, any time is a good time to get away to any of these resorts.
Exactly. So we're talking Florida. We're going to jump straight into it. We're going to go for our number one. Let's talk about the St. Regis Bal Harbor. Just to give you a little bit of an idea, it's situated at the intersection of art, fashion, and design. The Five Diamonds St. Regis Bal Harbor offers an unrivaled South Florida vacation experience, 27 stories above the Atlantic, featuring 216 guest rooms and suites with expansive balconies. But I mean, really, that just gives you an idea. You've got to see it for yourself. Gorgeous beachfront property. And hey, if you haven't been on a cruise recently, this is the place to go. You look like you are right there on your balcony. I mean, talk about this place, Bob.
Yeah, well, the St. Regis is actually part of, there's the original St. Regis is in New York City, overlooking Central Park. They've expanded now, and the St. Regis is luxury. It's sort of like a Regent or a Silver Sea cruise ship on land, and they style themselves as St. Regis at sea. You're going to be amazed at the attention to detail. Your name is known immediately on check-in. And that sounds, so many things do, but it's nice to have someone address you by your name when you get into an elevator. Don't know how they do it, but they do.
Yeah, for sure. If you only have a couple days getaway, I mean, go all out, show your Valentine the best.
And it's a great location in northern Miami Beach. Beautiful area. It's all beautiful shopping. The beaches that are close to it are spectacular. And this property is probably one of the nicest, if not the nicest, oceanfront hotel in Florida, or South Florida, at least.
And we're going to jump through in a minute quickly through some of the pictures of the property, but I want to give you an idea with a quick video. Yes, pure luxury. I mean, fantastic. Again, this looks like a suite on a cruise ship. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we can talk about some of these amenities here, Bob.
Okay. Well, Jess, I want to mention two things. First, this is a Marriott property, so you do get Marriott points if you're on your card, if you can use your card and things like that. And also, I don't know if you noticed it, but the St. Regis chain is one of the few hotels left in the world that does the saber, knocking off the champagne, the cork in champagne bottle. They do it every day, I think at 5:30, and whoosh, and use a sword to open the champagne bottle.
It's just a fun experience.
Yes,
You just feel it while you're there.
it
It's
is.
all about the experience rather than going to a hotel just to
Right.
sleep.
It's not a hotel. It's as Julia said, it's an experience that you deserve to treat yourself to.
Yes. I mean, and just all modern, but still this traditional, beautiful
Yes.
feel. Light and airy. I
Yes.
love this.
Very much the New York old St. Regis in New York experience. Their training is several months till before you go front with people, and it's just total luxury.
You can imagine going through these, hanging out, going for a martini over here, going for
Mm,
a sunset cocktail over
yes,
here. It's there's just so much on this property in a beautiful place in Florida.
yeah. And if you buy things in the associated mall, which are all luxury stores, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, they'll deliver them right to the hotel for you, all your packages, so you don't have to carry them to the hotel.
Fantastic. And of course, there's plenty of eating with the restaurants on
Yeah.
property and beach time as well, if that's something that you're looking for. And of course, the spa. We cannot forget about the spa during a
Mhm.
Valentine's Day or a romantic getaway. Beautiful, beautiful spa here.
Yes.
Maybe even a couples massage. So let's talk about the exclusive amenities. If you book with Go Travel, we can offer you on top of all of the service of helping you pick the right type of not cabin type of resort room
Resort and
or
rooms.
suite. We have exclusive amenities, including full breakfast for two daily,
Yeah.
$100 hotel credit per room per
Mhm.
stay. And then also you have that VIP kind of status when you're booking with
Yeah.
Go Travel. When there's availability for upgrades, early or late check-ins, you will be first on the list to be able
Mhm.
to access those kind of luxuries. So moving on to number 2, we are going to move north a bit. Bob, I
North
know this is
and
one of your
west.
favorites. Yes,
North and
Northwest.
west.
Yes. Talk about this. Why did you want to put this one on the list?
This hotel has many pleasant memories for me. Essentially, it's a hotel from the 20s that became a military barrack in the 40s, and in the 70s came back to life as the Don Cesar. It's the Pink Palace. It's in St. Petersburg Beach, overlooking the ocean. Rooms are so beautiful. Its location is beautiful. The hotel is beautiful. I used to go there when I was in college at University of Tampa. We'd go over for brunch or stuff like that, and that was like a big treat for us. Brunch was $11 then.
I think it's maybe gone up a
I
little
think it's
bit,
gone
Bob.
up a little, but it's a
Maybe.
classic hotel. Very much of a Spanish hotel, Don Cesar, obviously by the name, but it is in a wonderful location right on the beautiful St. Petersburg Beach, St. Pete Beach, as we call
All right, let's take a little visual video exploration of the Don
it. Mhm.
Cesar. Now, Bob, for those of people who unfamiliar with St. Pete area, can you talk a little bit about where that is in Florida and what's around?
Okay, well, it is about 45 minutes to an hour from Tampa, if you know where Tampa is. Basically, the beach stretches continually from St. Petersburg Beach up the coast. It's a gorgeous white beach, never usually terribly crowded. This hotel is unique because it's in the middle of a residential district. So all you have on other sides are homes. So you don't have other hotels competing for beach space. Um, this is close to the bridge going over to Sarasota in St. Pete. But within St. Pete, within this area, you're 20 minutes from some wonderful little shops, little stores. You're 20 minutes from the Dolly Museum. You're 20 minutes from the baseball field in the St. Petersburg baseball field. Lots of little quirky stores, bars, restaurants along the beach and inland in St. Pete Beach or in St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg has undergone a remarkable renaissance in the last 10 years. And the things that are opening are truly mind blowing. So, you really, if you want to go away, this is a lovely place to go. You don't even have to leave the resort, though, if you don't want to. But if you want to explore, this is a nice place to come back to and exactly rest, watch the sunset over near the fire pit, have some lunch out on the terrace. Again, we're looking west. Remember, this hotel faces west. Sun sets in the west, and that's all the spectacular views are back there. So it's an evening hotel versus a sunrise hotel.
And also, if you don't want to go into kind of the hustle and bustle of the Miami, South Florida
Right.
area, I mean, you still have that city, with movement, but beach feel. It's that nice mix, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't take you 4 lights to get through 1 light. You don't have to wait 4 light changes to get through to the next intersection.
Exactly. And of course, we do have that spa experience that waiting for you. You can see that beautiful cabana out there following the spa. So it's we want to make sure that you do have that bit of romance on each of these resorts here.
Yes.
Now, the exclusive amenities, of course, you get your full breakfast daily at Society Table, one of the beautiful restaurants there, and $100 hotel credit. And of course, those VIP status.
Yeah.
So, and then also for 2022, there's suite villa privileges combinable with those additional amenities. So you just ask your travel advisor, and we can combine all of these extra bonuses when you book with Go Travel.
Yes.
Shall we move on to number 3, Bob?
Yes, we shall. The Biltmore Hotel.
Yes.
Love this hotel down in Coral Gables. Old world style. Biltmore is an old hotel name. And this hotel lives up to the reputation of the Biltmore chain. Lovely setting. Coral Gables is a wonderful little walking shopping town south of downtown Miami. Old money. So you have a lot of old homes that are beautifully restored. You're very close to the James Deering Museum, Vizcaya. You're not far from it here. The hotel just has that wonderful old world, old Florida ambiance that you would have seen in the 20s. Florida in the 20s.
And I want to mention there's 150 acres of this property, which is crazy. And it opened in 1926. There's also a Donald Ross 18-hole 71 par championship golf course.
Yes. Very good
also
course.
the largest hotel, has the largest hotel pool on the East Coast of the United States.
That I didn't
with
know.
private cabanas. Yeah.
Okay.
Some cool stuff. So let's take a look at this in the video.
Wow.
I
The
mean,
craftsmanship in that hotel could not be duplicated today for any price. If you notice the lobby, it's very reminiscent of San Simeon that was built by William Randolph Hearst. It's just the marble, the wood. Uh, y- I can't say enough. It's just spectacular. I use that
it's
word a lot,
beautiful
but this is spectacular, all caps.
for sure. And here you're seeing, of course, the Biltmore lobby.
Yes.
And something else I noticed in the video was the Culinary Academy, which is
Yes.
great. This and the next hotel that we're going to show you. What's cool is there's things to do if you want to kind of interact, especially again, if we're doing a romance getaway, rather
Yeah.
than just relaxing, there's things that you can do together and experiences you can have together in a very unique way. So I
Yeah.
think that was really cool.
If
We're highlighting
you
now
can cook
some of
together, you
the
can stay together.
that's true. Some of the fantastic suites. This is the junior suite. Gorgeous, gorgeous. We've also have the golf suite overlooking that beautiful golf course. And then here we have the Everglades suite. Look at that architecture, Bob.
I know. That is 1920s perfection. That is what you see in old movies. It's stuff you could not build that today for less than just that room alone probably is over $3 million with the craftsmanship and the detail work.
Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, we do have the eating. So
Mm.
there's the French restaurant, which is one of the best in the US. This has
Yes.
award-winning French restaurant. And then we have the Italian restaurant. This is where we're going to get into the amenities. This is where you will dine, complimentary breakfast each morning. So,
And look
I
at
mean,
that
just
breakfast table.
imagine each morning having breakfast in this beautiful garden. It's gorgeous. And
And
then
that's the
this is, of
breakfast table
course,
set with the food.
yeah. And
I'm
this is the
hungry.
19th hole, of course.
Mhm.
So if you want to feel that country club vibe, this is it. You definitely have it there. Um, Again, more. You can golf, you can
Mhm.
spa, you can swim, and then, of course, here's our spa. All kinds of different therapies available.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Here's our exclusive amenities here at the Biltmore Hotel Miami in Coral Gables. Of course, we have that full breakfast daily in the Fontana restaurant. That's that Italian, beautiful, beautiful restaurant. $100 spa treatment credit per room per stay. And you get a welcome fruit and chocolate amenity, plus all of the VIP status that you get when you book through Go Travel. On to number 4, Bob. Let's talk about Omni Amelia Island Resort. This time we're going back up north. Where are we going, Bob?
Yeah, we're back. We're back on the Atlantic north, heading up near Jacksonville, Florida. So this is convenient from Tampa. It's convenient from South Carolina, North Carolina, even from Georgia. About 5 hours from Atlanta. But Amelia Island is truly a very lovely destination getaway. And the Omni Amelia Island Resort, I forget it's not that old, or it's been redone. I drove through it a couple of weeks ago and was like, wow. And when we were putting this together, I said, we're putting the Omni Amelia Island Resort in our presentation. So it's a wonderful resort that's close to Central Florida and getting up to and coming in from Southern Georgia and the Carolinas.
And I see here there's 3.5 miles of beach that you can experience with
Yes.
this resort. It's
Yeah.
quite
The beach is beautiful.
1,300 acres
Yeah.
at the
It's
tip
enormous.
of a barrier island of the Florida.
It's enormous, and the beach is beautiful. And I'm not going to say spectacular anymore, but it's wide. Uh, it's not crowded, and when you're on that beach, you see mostly green. You don't see other resorts or anything else. It's mostly green.
Yes, I mean, yeah, you can see how far it goes.
Yeah.
It's private. It's beautiful. Let's take a look now. Again, this one is definitely a place you could go for that romantic getaway, but also just as a side note, I think it could be also fun for the family. So we're going to see some of
Yes.
the activities that they offer here. Let's take a look at the video. I think now you understand what we're talking about with all the activities and things that there are to do.
Because
Kind of for that fun getaway.
you're between the Atlantic Ocean and the inland waterway. And that's where a lot of those scenes were taken in the shallows of the inland water, where people can raft through the reeds and things like that, which is all their property.
Gotcha. I mean, and along with all of the beautiful venues
Hmm.
throughout that resort and those beautiful Floridian beachfront views you can get.
Yeah.
And again, kind of some fun things. This is a little bit of a different style than kind of those first couple resorts that we were talking about, but fun and but with all of the still the luxury perks, all of the service of a beautiful resort.
Yeah. And there we are paddling through beautiful, beautiful settings.
And then of course golf. Can't forget the golf. We are in Florida.
Yes. It's a law.
And the spa. We always have the spa ready
Yes, we
for
do.
you. Get those couples therapies and those sunrise or sunset views. So here we're looking off the East Coast, right, Bob?
Yes, we're on the East Coast. So that is, there's no sun coming up. The sun will be behind you, but the colors that are generated. But this resort's interesting. If you look to the west, you will see sunset just going beyond the river. You usually will not, a lot of places there are no homes, so you'll just see a gorgeous sunset also.
Gotcha. And then, of course, we saw the segues. So this, I mean, it's kind
Yes.
of some fun things to do. The sprouting project. It looks, that you can do some dining, some learning,
Hmm.
kind of fun activities.
Yeah.
And then
And they
again,
use
just
the dining also for drinks. They make different drinks with herbs and spices.
exactly. So the exclusive amenities with Omni Amelia Island, we have full breakfast up to 2 guests daily in Sunrise Cafe, $100 activity credit per room per stay. So this is kind of a nice twist on it. You get a welcome amenity and then that VIP status.
Yeah.
So number 5, drum roll.
Ready?
Ready? We
I'm
have
ready.
Waldorf Astoria Orlando right here in Central Florida, right in our
Yes.
backyard. Now, Bob, I know that when we just talked about picking our top 5 list,
Hmm.
we made this list not only for anyone in the US, but also for our friends here in Central Florida. This is one of the most popular getaway locations, resorts for people right here in Orlando.
Hmm.
We love to go here. I love to go to one of the restaurants, the Bull and Bear, just for a big night out to have kind of a fun restaurant
Yes.
experience. So this is super popular. Talk about why you chose this one, Bob.
Well, I chose this one, number one, because of the quality. The Waldorf Astoria quality is spectacular. The Waldorf Astoria name goes back over 130 years when a man named John Jacob Astor and his cousin Waldorf Astor, the Waldorf family, tore down their homes and built a hotel next to. So, and they were fighting with each other. They said, "Well, let's put everything together." Interesting thing is, the owner, John Jacob Astor, died on the Titanic. I always have to get a little plug in about the Titanic, but one of the founders did
Oh,
die on the Titanic. So
that is an
Waldorf
interesting fact.
has just started branching out. Uh, Interesting thing is the hotel that it was started after. The first one was torn down, that was moved up to Park Avenue. That one is closed, is going to be condos and apartments. So the name brand, there's no hotel in New York with that name, but the quality that they've done is paramount to what you get. It's a great location. There are usually good values and good deal. And I always talk about values. I don't talk about price. I don't say cheap or expensive. Value. And there are times when 50 to 60% of the residents will be from within 50 miles of the hotel, because it is a getaway just to go down, and it's on Disney property. So even families will go down and take the kids to Disney, but just come back and totally
Well,
rest.
right. That's something that this is a luxury resort that's surrounded by
Yes.
Walt Disney World, and it's on a pristine 482-acre nature reserve. Now, this is
Hmm.
something new I did not know, Bob. So with 6 dining and lounge options, by the way.
Yes.
So I didn't know that it was on a nature reserve. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just it's just fantastic. It's right out in the middle of gorgeous, gorgeous landscapes.
But it's
A
convenient
place
for
worth going.
people who might want to go to Disney Springs at night or go to the parks at night, which is when I like
Mhm.
to go to the parks, preferably.
Well, yes, to escape the heat and escape the major crowds. Let the
Yes.
kids, get tired and go home.
Yeah.
Let's take a look also, let's see what else we have here. I believe this is the spa,
Hmm.
and we have that golf. All of these resorts have those spas, those golf. Now, Bob, do you know about this clock?
The Waldorf clock. Yes, it was in Peacock Alley in the original hotel. And it had, no, I don't think this is the one from Peacock Alley. I think that's been in a museum, but it moved from the original site. And the original Waldorf was where the Empire State Building is now. They tore the Waldorf there down and rebuilt it. Then the clock went
Oh.
from that site to the Peacock Alley, and Peacock Alley was where all the dandies used to walk. And anyone who thought they were anybody, the society people, would walk. So that's the Waldorf clock.
Well, so something that you could see when you're at
Yes.
the Waldorf here in Orlando, of course, we've got the gorgeous accommodations. We don't even need to mention a couple different type of options. Hey, if you're gonna go all out, right? Valentine's Day,
Yes. Go do it all.
do it all. Of course, we have the spa. Got to keep talking about the spa.
Yeah.
Treat
Well, that's what
yourself.
most of the people in Central Florida go for. Most of the people, I had spoken to a sales manager there several years ago when they just opened, and the bookings they were getting for the spa where people were coming in for 2 nights and booking the spa. And it was always couples doing stuff.
Well, and also I hear, like, ladies, it'll be like a couple ladies, they wanna get away for the
Yes.
weekend, get away from the kids, they wanna get
Yeah.
away from whatever it is, from working on the house. They just want to escape for a little bit, and they'll go over for the weekend. So
Yeah.
it's cool because it's a local hangout, but it's also, right in the heart of, really close to all the parks. So whatever you're trying to do, wherever you're coming from. We've got that spa, more of that spa. Talking about the restaurants, we have La Luce.
La Luce, yeah. The light.
We also have Bull and Bear, which I'd mentioned previously. Very, very
Mhm.
popular restaurant. Then, as you had
That's a
mentioned,
tomahawk. Isn't it a
I'm
hatchet
not
or a
sure.
tomahawk? The steak. That's, I think it's called a hatchet. Boy, I
All
just
I
saw
s-
something on YouTube about it.
I just see the garlic there, and it looks so good. Next we have Peacock Alley. You had mentioned
Yes.
Peacock Alley.
It's the center of any Waldorf Astoria hotel.
I think this is somewhere where I'd want to hang out for a while. And then, of course, we have Sir Harry's Lounge and we have Oscar's Brasserie. So many beautiful dining options. I mean, you can bounce around, do a whole, maybe a 3-day weekend, and just try them all.
Yeah.
Hang out in Peacock Alley, and for sure get that spa experience in. Maybe even head over to Disney Springs for a little kind of nightlife one night.
Mm-hmm.
So the exclusive amenities with the Waldorf Astoria Orlando, you get continental breakfast for 2 daily, $100 resort credit, which can be applied toward the spa, golf, and recreation. And you get a guaranteed late checkout. And potentially even an upgrade when available. So lots of cool stuff there. Beautiful. This was our top 5. On our way out, we're gonna have that video showcasing the Waldorf Astoria Orlando. But in the meantime, if you are ready to book, get in touch with your Go Travel advisor. Just join us. Visit gotravel.com. If you already have a travel advisor, just reach out directly or send us a note on gotravel.com. We'll get you connected. But if you do not have a travel advisor, just send us a note. Let us know what you're looking for. We love to match up our new friends with travel advisors that are a great fit for them based on the specialty, based on what you're looking for, or based on your location. If you want to visit your travel advisor locally, we like to connect you if we have a travel advisor near you. So just send us a note and we love to hear from you, and we'll connect you with a specialist that can plan potentially your next little Valentine's getaway. Any other comments, Bob, before we take a look at the video?
Just letting people know, in Florida alone, we have over 65 resorts with similar amenities. If you didn't see one that you like there, give us a call. We have access to 65 with those special amenities just in Florida. Nationwide, about 1,200. So it's not just Florida. If you want to go to Georgia, if you want to go to Texas, if you want to go to Idaho or Colorado, we can get you connect with similar savings in all of those resorts.
And then globally, of course, 5. As well. Yes. Today, we just did a little focus on Florida because, hey, it's cold up there. I mean, I get nervous when I go one state up. Right now it's still gorgeous in Florida, and it's the perfect getaway for whether you're coming from Florida and you just want to bounce to another coast or a different part of Florida, or if you're coming from farther away, we welcome you. Come down, enjoy the beautiful weather, enjoy these beautiful resorts and these exclusive amenities.
Yeah. So, as Julia said,
thank you
it's
for
not
joining
just for
us.
Couples. It's for also ladies groups. Family reunions are lovely. So think outside the box.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Tuesday Travel Chat. We'll see you right here next week at 2:00. And next week, we're going to be talking all things Disney, latest Disney updates. So be there and we'll talk about it then. In the meantime, let's take a final look at Waldorf Astoria Orlando. Bye.
Bye.